The hero of the South, with his ability to see the future, he was able to become humanity's strongest warrior. But did he really? A few characters in the show, specifically Serje and Genau, taught me that you can simply take what people say at face value. And I picked up on a few signs that the hero does the same with his ability. I rather think that the hero convinces himself that he got that ability to act with a sense of conviction that comes with knowing the future. He knows what his goal and his self-proclaimed duty is, to forge a path for another hero to be able to finally defeat the Demon King. That he dies in the pursuit of that goal doesn't require foresight. He's going against all 7 sages of destruction completely alone. The outcome is clear. He just doesn't know how many of them he can take with him. A number he also not specifies to Frieren. If he already knows the outcome of the question, will you come with me? Why ask Frieren to come with him in the first place? He confirms that even with her help, he won't be able to achieve his goal, so accompanying him would put Frieren in great danger. If she's supposed to defeat the Demon King with Himmel's party, why put Frieren in danger in the first place? Why risk that she won't be able to do that? Because she went with the hero. His foresight, or the meeting with Frieren, also didn't cause that she joined the hero's party. Himmel met Frieren because of their encounter when Himmel was younger, and Frieren joined Himmel because he offered to be the reason for her to move on. The hero told her that she will meet a young hero, and when that happens, she will know. But that would have happened regardless. Himmel was the trigger, not the hero. It's also not surprising that a group of adventurers tries to recruit a capable elven mage, considering how many parties tried to fight the Demon King. The amount of people trying is also why the king cheaped out on the reward for doing it. I rather think the hero heard of a long-lived elf residing in the woods, like Himmel did, and saw her as an asset against the demons. Even if she's not joining him, nudging her to do anything, then sitting there, would be a positive for the cause. The hero telling Frieren she should Himmel tell he will cut open a path for them also requires no foresight. When he reveals his power to Frieren, she doesn't push back or want proof of his ability, which isn't surprising to a character, but also doesn't prove he has it. And on other occasions, Frieren didn't push back against people's beliefs if she doesn't see the need for it. On the other hand, a strong reason he needs the ability is to counter Schlacht's ability, of the same kind. So foresight against foresight. But this can also be an unfounded legend, because we see no proof that Schlacht even possesses this foresight for any amount of time, let alone 1,000 years. But 1,000 years sounds very nice in a fairy tale. The other reason would be to see that in the future after his death, people would still remember him and his incredible deeds, which he wasn't able to see. I give him that. There's one prediction that came true. It's that Frieren will go on a journey with the group and defeat the Demon King. But that's also a prediction Flamme made. So either Flamme has also the ability to see the future, or these two just tell people what they need to hear to push them forward. Because it also works as a strong kind of motivation to start the journey in the first place. Because defeating the Demon King is the goal of any hero party that sets out to do it. In conclusion, the foresight he offers doesn't change the outcome of any events he's describing. So why tell Frieren of his ability in the first place? To convince her or convince himself? If he only can observe the future without using it to change that future, it's also useless in battle, which would make it a deciding factor for his strength. That ability doesn't make him humanity's strongest, his conviction does. I'm usually not the one with the tinfoil hat, but this was really fun. He will probably pop up somewhere in the next season to predict the lottery numbers one by one, to prove me completely wrong anyways. But until then, thanks for your time and I wish you a good rest of your day.